kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Take it in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Play fake. Cousins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's up. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And some room to work.
he's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Now Elliott. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Jake Ferguson.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Play action now, Cousins.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Again, it's Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
Brian Asamoah making the play defensively, meeting him behind the line for a loss.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Prescott.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he'll get this up Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Back deep, Brandon Powell.
And taken right on the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots, now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
On second and very short, Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. It's incomplete. Took it. Connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Cousins. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a handoff to Chandler.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down, unless they are.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. Touchdown, Vikings! Josh Oliver from a yard out.
And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Dallas offense now. To the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Prescott off play action. Steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's hit.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott yet again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now another. Called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go play action. Cousins. They'll roll him out right.
And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Joseph's got it.
And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that's complete to Cooks. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. A 3rd down gain of 19. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll run for it with Pollard. And the ball is knocked out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that would overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Prescott on first down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Especially in this situation, you're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
On second down, it's Pollard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Maher is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. But looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you have to have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Cousins on 1st down.
That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. The offense knew what they were already. Back as that one is accepted.
Cousins. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. That came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover?
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Cousins throw pulled in here by Powell.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now Chandler. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Throwing, Prescott.
Open man, Lamb. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30.
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott to throw it.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Now Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 38 yards.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So Cousins and the Vikings down 24-17. A minute 52 to play. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here's Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Powell. And he'll be out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They go back to Pollard on second down.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones. And that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime. Play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked out all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. Because I know everyone's thinking that that was something that they just drew. It might have been something they've been working out, and now they got the right matchup.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because
he's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott now.
And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just 2nd down.
Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Now Prescott. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this belongs to the Vikings. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.